Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I have such an exciting video planned today. Hope you like it. These are my friends and today we have a story time.
I'm Hester.
I'm Roger.
And we have a story for you.
Start from the beginning, don't leave anything out.
So there's this guy named Dimsdale who's been snapping me non-stop.
Literally non-stop.
He's literally so weird, like he talks like Shakespeare.
That's so random.
Shh, let me talk. So at first I thought he was nice, but then I found out that he literally ditched his last girlfriend and he won't tell me anything about it. I mean, he has a reputation of being super honest.
Well, actually, I had a little interview with his girlfriend today and you won't believe what she said. So today with us we have Dimsdale's girlfriend. What do you have to say about this? He literally ditched me. He says he won't confess, and I don't know why. He's being so secretive. I think it's because he doesn't want his secret getting out. I can tell it's bothering him, but he's really letting it eat him alive. Oh, I'm so sorry that's happening to you. Wait, can you show us some of the snaps?
I thought this one was super weird. I am powerless to go. Wretched and sinful as I am, I have had no other thought than to drag on my earthly existence in the sphere where Providence hath placed me. Lost as my own soul is, I would still do what I may for other human souls. I dare not quit my post through an unfaithful sentinel, whose sure reward is death and dishonor, when his dreary watch shall come to an end.
Who could even understand that?
It seems like Dimsdale isn't taking responsibility for his actions. His last girlfriend told me that he didn't want his secret to get out, but people might find out anyway. Plus, it's super ironic that he would be such a liar since people look up to him for his honesty.
Well, I think it means he got dropped on his head as a child. What do you even see in him?
Did he say anything else?
Yeah, last night he said, "In the name of him so terrible and merciful, who gives me grace at this last moment to do what, for my own heavy sin and miserable agony, I withheld myself from doing 7 years ago. Come hither now, and twine thy strength about me. Thy strength, Hester, but let it be guided by the will which God hath granted me. This wretched and wronged old man is opposing it with all his might, with all his own might and the fiend's. Come, Hester, come, support me up yonder scaffold." At first I thought he was going to tell me what happened, but he's basically just asking me to expose him instead of confessing himself.
That's so annoying. He needs to be a man and tell it for himself.
He can't expect you to take responsibility for his actions.
While we're on the topic, I'll give you guys some more tea I heard about Dimsdale. So apparently, without any effort of his will or power to restrain himself, he shrieked aloud, an outcry that went pealing through the night, and was beaten back from one house to another, and reverberated from the hills in the background as if a company of devils detecting so much misery and terror in it had made a plaything of the sound, and were bandying it to and fro.
What does that even mean?
Basically, he went to school and started screaming. I guess he was confessing, but it doesn't matter if nobody was there to hear it.
That's what I mean. He wants to get the burden off his shoulders, but he's too scared to even confess.
Yeah, and it's taking everything in me not to expose him. I haven't told any of my friends about what he did to Hester, and if they knew, they would hurt him. But I wanted to keep it to myself so I can handle him. But for my aid, all his life would have burned away in torment within the first 2 years after the perpetration of his crime and thine. For Hester, his spirit lacked the strength that could have borne up, as thine has, a burden like thy scarlet letter. Like if it weren't for me, literally everyone would know about Dimsdale and his little secrets.
So you're protecting him so you can torture him later?
Pretty much. At the end of the day, he totally deserves it.
But I feel kind of bad, because while we were still talking, he would take everyone else's problems too. Since he used to be so honest, people would involve him in their problems, and it only made his issues worse. But this very burden it was that gave him sympathy so intimate with the sinful brotherhood of mankind, so that his heart vibrated in unison with theirs, and received their pain unto itself, and sent its own throb of pain through 1,000 hearts in gushes of sad, persuasive eloquence. Honestly, he does deserve what happens to him, but he shouldn't take everyone else's burdens too.
I guess.
But no games, no carnivals. He needs to grow up and confess. At the end of the day, this guy has some serious issues.
Totally. At the beginning, Dimsdale's guilt came from his secret, but now I feel like the burden is worse.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here today. The story was definitely crazy. I hope everything works out for you, Hester.
Thanks.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
And don't worry, darling, the merch link is in the description.
Dimsdale's dead.